Hi, I'm Neal, and there's so many things I can tell you about meditation that have benefited me, but what I'd like to talk about today is a mind that I had. I was always trying to help people by giving them good advice, steering people in the right direction. I always thought I had all the answers. By doing this, it really hurt relationships and hurt people because instead of listening to people and really hearing from their point of view, I was thinking about, oh, what advice can I give these people? So I wasn't even really communicating. I wasn't open to hearing what they had to say and to really understand where they were coming from, which ended up not helping anybody. And this happened in my own relationships with friends and family. Like when I got married, I didn't realize it before I got married, but after I got married, I realized my wife had a lot of anxiety. So instead of understanding where she was coming from and her anxiety, I would kind of just brush it off and say, oh, I don't feel that way. Why are you feeling that way? Feel this way, which of course didn't help at all with any communication, didn't help her feel any better. And in the same way, I would probably put a lot of pressure on my kids because they would think I had all the answers and I wasn't really hearing what they had to say and really understanding and listening carefully to what they had to say, instead thinking to give the answers. So then when I started meditation, I realized one of the places I got this mind from was from my mother, because she was the same way. She had very strong opinions about things, and she always seemed to be right. It was more me living up to her standards of what's good and bad and right and wrong. And I realized I was doing the same thing to everybody else, to friends, to my wife, to my children. When I realized through meditation how this mind came about, I was able to really see it in myself and throw it away. And so it did start to change my relationship with my wife. It's really given me a much broader and wider mind of acceptance and appreciation for other people where they are. I'm not judging them and thinking, oh, you should be here, you shouldn't be there. So really just appreciating where they are, hearing where they are, and just really improved my communication with others like 1,000%. And I'm so glad to have overcome it through this meditation. So thank you for this meditation.